got no rules, I count 'em.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to this episode of Toys, Legos, and Collectibles. I know we've been hitting the bags of toys from Goodwill thing pretty hard, but today I got something a little bit different. I've been watching this box of Legos on OfferUp for about a month or so. It's advertised as 45 pounds of bulk Legos for $175. And it's like 45 minutes, an hour away from my house. So I'm like, I don't know. Doesn't really seem worth it. But this last week I watched it and just hit the watch button on it. And this week he lowered it to $100 for 45 pounds worth of Legos. I said, hey man, I got off work at 7. I got 80 bucks. If you want 80 bucks, I'll take them off your hands tonight. He was like, yeah, sure. He was just kind of happy to get rid of him. His son grew up, moved out, doesn't play with him anymore, whatever. So, and always deal, like, I know some people are hesitant to like wheel and deal, especially bulk Legos, when somebody tells you that, oh, it's 100 pounds worth of Legos. And then it's not. So like in this case, I bought them home, put them right on the scale, and it was about 36.4 pounds. So he overshot by about 10 pounds. He was guesstimating, and he was wrong by 10 pounds. So to wheel and deal a little bit, got him a little bit cheaper, kind of ate up that demilitarized Lego zone there, that phantom zone that he was claiming they weighed 45 pounds when they didn't. Because 10 pounds of bulk Legos at $8 a pound, that's $80. You know what I mean? So if I would have paid the full price thinking that all those Legos were in there, I'd probably be shorting myself some money. Anyway, what I thought we would do today is I would sort through all of these Legos, and I only care about the minifigures. You guys see the minifigure cabinet right there. So I get all the minifigure stuff out, then I sell the bulk Legos. I'm not concerned about bulk Legos. But what I thought would be cool, thought we could do, is we'll take them out, and we'll put them together as best that we can. We'll put all the other parts, all the leftover parts in my my little minifigure box that I have, my parts box. And we'll see if there are 40 minifigures in there. Maybe more, maybe less. We'll see what they are. I thought we would do like a little like Lego fashion show at the end where I'll put them on a thing, and you guys will see. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I love Legos. You love Legos. We all love Legos. So let's just get to it, shall we?
With the new Lego Attack of the Clones collection, you can master a different kind of force and feel the power of the brick.
Alright, so here is the box of Legos. Ugh, we already sorted through them. 32 pounds is what was left over, and 32.6 pounds. Now usually when you get a big box of Legos like this, there's all kinds of garbage in there, crayons, golf balls. This one actually wasn't too bad. This is all the waste that was in there. Not much. There's only like one Mega Block thing. There might be a couple Bionicle things in there. Let me move the light. A couple Nerf bullets. And just general, garbage. Other action figure stuff. Whatever it is. So, not too bad. Probably less than a pound worth of waste. But this is why I buy these boxes. Because I am a huge minifigure person. And we end up getting about 3 pounds worth of minifigures and parts. Let me put this light down real quick. Ugh. There we go. So you got all these minifigure parts, and so I figured what I'd do is I'd sort through them. I'd complete the minifigures. There's a General Grievous right there, which is pretty awesome. And I'll sort them out, put the minifigures together, and we'll see how many minifigures we got out of this box. So this is how I sort. I know there's probably like professional boxes to sort, but I'll take like, minifigure with body, and I'll put them in this one, right? And I'll put guns in another one, lightsabers in another one, so on and so forth. And that's how I sort them. These pieces that have paint that are painted on, this isn't a sticker. I always keep these aside and I look them up. And if they're like $5 or $6 or more, I will sell them separately. If not, I'll just chuck them back in the box and it'll add to the bulk weight. So like, here's a cape. We'll put the capes right there. So, all right, guys, let's find out how much minifigure goodness is in this box. All right, guys, so this right here is the aftermath. After hours of digging through boxes of Legos, this is what we're left with. This is the product, almost like mining gold. You sift through 1,000 tons worth of dirt and you get a couple pieces of gold and it makes it all worth it. These are the almost complete minifigures. We'll talk about those a little bit later. I kind of bagged them up in case I find the pieces. I've got them all together. I kept these little boats. I think they're cool. They're not really worth a lot, but I just thought they were kind of cool if you ever need them for like a scene or something. Got an alligator and a shark. They keep these little base plates with the, like the Batman sticker on it. There's one for Krusty Krab there, SpongeBob, and yeah, these are the three bowls of complete minifigures. So enjoy another Lego commercial. I'll set up our little fashion show and enjoy the minis.
Get down, she's flying high, got solo trainer in the sky. Headboard tower gonna guide his deck. He's a Lego maniac. Shuttle on the launching pad with rocket boosters, totally rad. His satellite is right on track. He's a Lego maniac. Got cosmic, space cadets and tons of fun. 3 cool sets he's applying it. That's a fact. He's a Lego maniac.
Lego Flight Collection. Each set sold separately from Lego.
Alright guys, welcome to the Minifigure Fashion Show 2020. This is so dumb, but awesome at the same time. So what we will do, let me zoom out. We'll take a look at our near misses. So these are figures that were almost completed, but we were missing a piece or two. And I like to bag them up, like this little Aquaman, just in case we find his hairpiece. The General Grievous was missing one of his arms, but everything else is there. We got a Obi-Wan from Geonesis, probably from the same set. Scuba Guy missing his mask. Does have his flippers. This one was cool. It's a Death Trooper. Kind of a different body paint there. Missing the helmet. So AT driver missing the helmet. Of course, I probably didn't have to put that in there. I was really bummed about this one. It's a Venom, and it was missing the head. Some guy has one online for like $2.50 plus like $3 shipping. I'm debating whether I want to spend the $5 for a Venom head or just wait. Luke Skywalker missing the head. Iron Man Mark 42 missing the head and the mask, which was a bummer. Flying Dutchman from SpongeBob missing one arm. That's a really cool like lime green hand print. It's an awesome color. One of the Ninjago guys. Bummed out about this one. Anakin Skywalker missing the headpiece. Everything else is there. Lightsaber, the cape, the hand, the dual printed feet. Kind of a bummer. Batman missing the cape. Death Star Gunner. I've got the heads for the troopers, but missing the helmet on that one. I like the helmet. Zod, General Zod missing the cape. Batgirl missing her headgear. Another Batman missing his cape, which was kind of a bummer. The clone trooper, one of the green ones, missing his helmet. A couple more Anakins missing pieces here. Headpiece, hairpiece, capes. I've got lightsabers, so, but yeah, bummer on that. And then this was kind of a bummer. Count Dooku, we've got the headpiece, the cape, the curved lightsaber hilt, missing the body and the feet. So those were our almost. All right, so we're not going to go in any order here. We're just kind of as we get the figures. But I wanted to show you guys there were some droids in there, some super battle droids, Geonesis droid back there, stuff like that. So very cool. But what I've done is I've put them on this little spinner thing, which is kind of neat. It's my own build. You guys feel free to use it. And what we'll do is we'll just put the droid on there, or the droid. We'll put the minifigure on there. We'll give it a tour so you can check it out. And then we'll put it on the base plates over there. And when we're done, we'll just take a look at them all. So first one here is General Grievous. Very awesome figure, 4 lightsabers, which is awesome. I wish I could have found the other piece, so I would have 2 of these bad boys, but very cool. Next is Bane from Batman. Very, very cool. I like the body paint on the back, how the hose on the back of his head matches the tubing on his back piece there. Very cool. Next up is this little pirate criminal guy with a stocking cap. I like his little rope belt. That's pretty neat. And there he is. All right, this is pretty cool. This is an Astro mech droid, or an Astro droid. And yeah, it's the Christmas one, probably from an advent calendar or something. I'm sure that's not from a specific set. No painting on the back, which is kind of a bummer, but yeah, you do get that Christmas tree top, which is kind of wild. All right, we got Mutt from Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls. No back printing. He did come with a knife, which I don't have. I do like the way they made the leather jacket open in the t-shirt underneath it. That's actually a nice, really cool print on that. All right, so here's a got kind of a tall piece there. There we go. All right, so we kind of made this guy. It's from Lego Kingdoms. So I gave him a little crossbow and a little flag, which is cool. His helmet does come off, and there's this. I gave him that face, little grizzly tough guy. But yeah, pretty cool. Skeleton, probably from a pirate theme or a Ninjago or something. When I did a second sort of the box, and I found a couple more of these feet pieces, so hopefully in the future we'll be able to make more skeletons. Pretty basic though. All right, Wild Style from the Lego Movie with a very cool hoodie headpiece, kind of a half mole or half graphic there. Her headpiece does come off, and she's got a second facial feature there. Kind of neat. What I thought was really cool about this figure is that she actually has printing on the toe. So I thought that was really cool. We got next we have Barriss Offee from Star Wars. Pretty cool. We actually had 2 of those with different cape links. I'm not really sure if that's exactly her cape, but yeah, short blue one there. Nice printing. Cool. Cool to get Jedis and Siths and special Star Wars pieces. Always a cool thing. All right, next up is a Nintendo droid, like a Nintendo droid, a ninja droid from Ninjago. You can actually make like a spinning blade backpack for this one, but I like the graphic on the back, very cool, and the detail on this one is really nice. When you take off the headpiece, the face is actually really cool looking, almost like a Terminator or something look on there. Printed on the back too, so very cool. The Ninjagos have to have enemies too, I guess. So they serve them up a bunch of droids. All right, so the next one we have is an Arctic Batman. The Batarang. I like the paint on this. It's kind of hard to tell from the video, but the white spots are a little like faded, which is really kind of neat. I think it gives it a very cool kind of pale look. With Batman's got a white cowl, so very. All right, got a couple more Astro droids here. We've got R2-D2, one of the most famous droids in all of Star Wars. We got two different ones here. This one has a little bit darker detailing, you can see, and then the gray on this one is pretty light. This one's a little bit more silver-like. There's the backs of those. R2-D2 Classic, and with R2-D2, we have to have a C-3PO. How about that? Very cool molding on that. I like that they put molding, or not molding, put paint on the back. I think that makes it look a lot better. Pretty awesome Imperial Royal Guards. I've actually kind of wanted one of these figures for a long time. Got the cape, chest molding. Some of the earlier ones came with a spear, like a black spear piece, and then later they gave him these, I guess, to simulate like the pike poles that they're supposed to have. I wonder why they never molded that actual piece, or use their stock that they already have to kind of create that piece a little bit better. But underneath these guys, just a black headpiece, so you can see the visors there. Pretty awesome. All right, up next is Green Lantern. Pretty cool. You got a Luke, very cool with the long hair, long blonde hair from Tatooine when he was Uncle Ben. Very cool. Uncle, what was it? Barul? Kind of made this guy. I didn't know where this was from, but I thought the headpiece and the top hat were pretty cool to put with the tuxedo. But then looking at it, because there's some Batman stuff in here, I'm wondering if that is a penguin headpiece. But yeah, pretty interesting black and white tuxedo anyway. Got a clone trooper, orange guy. I don't know all the clone trooper guys or what sets they're from. There's just so many of them. But I like the headpiece. Kind of reminds me of the Death Star gunner headpiece. Next up is an X-Wing pilot. I gave him a little blaster. We have a RoboCop. Not that RoboCop. RoboCop from the Lego movie. Robot Cop. Pretty cool. A little radio on his back piece there. Radios are so uncomfortable when you get into the cruiser. That's why we got back problems when we get older. Another Lego Star Wars Jedi. I forgot this guy's name. Cisse something. But very cool molded headpiece. Lightsaber. Pretty neat. I like the Lego Star Wars is awesome. And there's so much of them out there, you know. Alright, when I bought this box, he said there was some racing sets and stuff like that in there. So there was these 3 Exxon or Mobil Oil pit crew members or gas station attendants, whoever they are. But there they are. Kind of generic figures, really. Yeah. Blue parts, hat, and a headpiece. Pretty easy. There was also 4 race car drivers in there. You see that one's a Mercedes-Benz guy. That one's got a little bit more body paint on him with his sponsors. Yeah, black helmet, white helmet, but they all got the visors, stuff like that. So some of them have some back printing on them, which is kind of nice. It's a nice touch when they do back printing on the torso parts. I think this one is another Ninjago, or it's like an alien foot soldier. Maybe it's a TMNT one. I don't know. But very intricate printing. I like the gold headpiece. And of course we got some back printing there. Alright, we had a couple different Yodas. This one I think is actually from a set. This one I made sort of just out of the parts. Gave him a cane on that one. I think that body torso part is for Kit Fisto. But I'm not sure. So I just made another Yoda out of it. And Yoda is one of my favorite characters in all of Star Wars. This one's got like the back hoodie piece. And they've got, you know, a little hair piece on the back there. But the Yoda molds, if you look at the molds over the years, they've gotten a lot better. The first one was just like this pale green color. It was actually kind of ugly. But yeah, there's a couple Yodas in there. Not bad. Alright, so this is Flintlock from Ninjago. Very cool printing on this one. I like the dual colored legs and the arms. Gives it a little bit of flair. Really, really cool figure. Comes with like a mustache piece and the goggles. Very, very cool. All right, not too crazy here. Just a couple Lego police officers, Lego City, Lego Movie police officers. This one's got a bad sunglasses, but I thought the sunglasses were cool, you know, because cops and weird sunglasses, right? Seems like I can't buy a box of Legos without getting some Lego City workers in there. But I do like the reflective paint that they use on it, make it look like he has a safety vest on. I gave him a big hunkin' like Sawzall thing there, like a cement saw or something. I had a couple more knights in there that we built from Lego Kingdom. That guy's, yeah, you know, I got the red with the little feather thingy and the axe. This guy gave like a flag and an axe too, so not bad at all. Like the knights, no problem. We got no problem with knights. And I got a rebel trooper here. I gave him a big hunkin' mustache because that's awesome. But I got the backpack, which is cool. Goggles. Gave him a larger, medium-sized blaster rifle there, whatever that size is. Alright, I don't know anything about Minecraft. Never played Minecraft. And actually, I don't even like these minifigures. They're kind of bland. I don't like the block heads. I get it, it's Minecraft. That's what they're supposed to look like. But there's a Minecraft dude and then a Minecraft bad guy. I think it's a zombie. Look, like no back printing. Like it's just, they're just kind of boring. But we also had another one in there. I think this guy's name is Steve or Mike or something. But like I said, pretty boring, pretty bland. All right, we got some more Ninjago stuff. Sorry guys, I don't know the names of all these Ninjago guys. This guy's like Anaconda or something. Very cool. I like his head printing. The snakes on his head and the snakes on his chest. And then when I first saw this, I thought this was this headpiece. I thought it was from Indiana Jones, but had to do some research. Found out that it wasn't. Toe printing, very cool. And you know, Ninjago, Lego put a lot of money into the Ninjago, And they just went all out on the figures, and they do look nice. You know, with the little scarf pieces, and they really did a great job on the details. All right, so we have 2 LexCorp henchmen from Lex Luger. I always say Lex Luger. The total package, Lex Luger. No, Lex Luthor from Superman, you know, DC. That's what his henchmen look like. They give them both the same hairpiece, pretending that they're brothers. On the back, this is a Harvey Two-Face Dent. This is one of his henchmen, which explains why there's a dual tone on the colors with the purple and the orange. He's got a little crowbar, you know, because he's a henchman. The LexCorp guys say LexCorp on the back of their shirts, which is a nice touch, and they have little ID badges, which I thought was kind of neat. Speaking of henchmen, we have 2 Joker henchmen. I like that they didn't make them the same like the LexCorp ones. Like, they have different like face print, they have different torso paint, which is kind of neat. Back paint. I like how they all say the Joker on it, but they say it in a different way, right? The Joker of Destruction. But along with these guys came now my new favorite minifigure in the entire collection. We have the Jack Nicholson Joker. Very cool. I love the top hat piece on that. Just 1 or 2 pieces of back paint there. Nothing too crazy. But I love the way that figure looks. I don't know. It's my new favorite minifigure. Alright, next we have a pair of business suit guys. At first I thought that might have been a Tony Stark. I got kind of excited about it because I needed it for the Mach 42. But that wasn't the right headpiece, so I just kind of made up two business guys. Basic back printing there, nothing too crazy. And I think that's like a Star Wars head. That's like a clone trooper head or something. But yeah, we put them together, made a couple business guys out of them. All right, so Harry Potter is another series that I am not familiar with at all, but recognize her from Harry Potter. Don't know who it is. Harry Potter, they have like this gray on gray thing that they do, and then they give them like brooms, and like their accents are kind of interesting. Like they always have like little scarves, stuff like that. So I kind of knew it was from Harry Potter, but I don't know who this is. I'm sure I could have researched it. All right, Death Star Gunner. Cool minifigure. This is before they gave them like the actual blasters. They had these pieces you push down on the gray part and the stud flies off. But I love the Death Star Gunner's helmet, man. I've always loved it. They did a nice attention to detail on this bad boy. And, you know, the printing's decent. I mean, it's what you would expect for Lego Star Wars. High quality. Here's another Imperial type. I think this is is this like a AT-AT Commander or something? There he is. All right, another clone trooper. I really like this one. I like the pale green. Gave him 2 guns. I'm sure these guys all have names, but I would not know them. Beautiful back printing there. And I think he has a regular head. Some of these have just black head pieces. He has the sort of normal clone trooper face. All right, so this guy right here, this is Fish Face from TMNT. Kind of interesting minifigure. I did not watch the new TMNT series, so I'm not up to date on who all the bad guys are. But kind of a really cool looking minifigure. Kind of it's a nice difference, you know what I mean? Like, kind of changes it up a little bit. And very interesting. All right, Admiral Akbar. It's a trap! I'm not going to put the cutscene in, but yeah, very cool. Kind of basic, but really, it's all about the headpiece, right? The Admiral Akbar headpiece. Not sure if this is actually Jar Jar Binks or just a Gungan soldier, but big floppy ears. That's all you can really say about that. I do like their shields. All right, Spider-Man. You guys know I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's probably my favorite comic book character of all time. So when I saw this in there, I was very, very happy. Beautiful back printing. And I was kind of bummed out about that Venom. But I showed you guys I saved this piece right here. And I saved it so you could like attach it. And then you could put like Spidey on it like so. Because he's a pole dancer Spider-Man. You could like flip around and like kick off bad guys, or you could like make a scene. Make your own little minifigure scene with it, you know? Alright, so here is an example of a minifigure that I needed this one arm, just one arm. It was from another box, so I put it in one of those little baggies I was showing you earlier. Well, I finally found another one of the arms in this box, so we've completed this little Lord of the Rings guy. I don't know what his name is, but yeah, he looks pretty intense. Alright, if you're a fan of Star Wars, you know who this guy is. This is Han Solo. Definitely one of my top 5 favorite Star Wars characters of all time. Gotta love Han Solo, man. Get all like the pimp lines. And when Leia's like, I love you, and he's like, I know. And then he went into carbon freezing. Pretty awesome. Actually pretty excited to get that one. Now if I could just get a Greedo, that'd be sweet. Alright, very cool figure here. This is the Riddler. Move this crowbar out of his way. Out of your way. But very cool figure. I love it. I love the hat. I love the question mark on the hat. Basic back molding there. Looks like he's ripped, like he's been working out. Working on the lats and the traps. But yeah. Alright, got another Batman. Anytime you buy boxes of Legos, like in bulk, you're going to probably find a bunch of Batman. One of the most common minifigures ever made is Lego Batman. But what I like about this piece is that they kind of changed up his face. It's kind of tan now. And then the cowl, as you can see, there's no bottom piece that runs across. Dropping the cowl all over the place. There's no piece that goes over there. Let me get the Lego Batman cowl, because I'm screwing this up. But you see how there's a part that goes across the bottom? They don't have this in the Phase 3 cowls. So that's kind of how you know how old your Batman figure is. If it doesn't have that piece, then it's a Phase 3, it's a later Batman. The earlier ones were like real short, and then the Phase 2 ones look like the one I just showed you. So staying in the DC universe, we have General Zod. I couldn't figure out who the hell this was because all I had was the torso, but ended up finding out. I just typed in Dark Superman or Black Superman, and it came up with there's actually like a Superman Zero that is a Superman, and then this is General Zod. You can tell because the S is all messed up. I guess it's supposed to be a Z or something, but yeah, pretty cool. I like his red eyes, which is really neat. Alright, staying with the DC Universe theme, we got a couple of Robins in here. This one might be a Dick Grayson. The other one's, I don't know. They're actually two different people in the Batman storyline. I should know this because I just played Arkham Knight on PS4, but very cool. A couple Robins in there. Just generic capes across the back. But I like them both for various reasons. I like the red and yellow, the way it pops on that one, but I like the intricate printing on that one. Coming out of the DC universe, but staying with the superhero theme, this is Electro from our Spider-Man set, so I'm sure that Spider-Man came out of this Electro set. I like these sort of electronic beams that he shoots out. Very cool. Those go with the Emperor from Star Wars, so if you ever see those. Very cool back printing, and I don't know if this is coming through, but the transparent head is real nice, and this part right here on his back printing is kind of shiny, but it's not like metallic, you know what I mean? Very, very cool. And this color, this like pearl color, you don't see that a lot in the Lego figures. Transparent arms. Definitely make this a very cool figure. And I like it a lot. It's definitely going in the curio cat or the Lego display case somewhere. Alright, so we have 5 minifigures left. I'm going to show you in order from 4 to 1 my favorite 5 out of this entire box. This is Ahsoka Tano from Lego Star Wars. Very, very cool minifigure. I remember when these Clone Wars figures started coming out, you know, everybody wanted like the Count Dooku's and the Darth Mauls, and I guess Darth Maul was from Phantom Menace, but Ahsoka, who's the Cad Bane, the bounty hunter, those minifigures were like really, really popular. So to finally have one, it's very cool. You see like the intricate face painting that she has. She has this really nice headpiece. She has a dual expression if you want to change her expression. 2 lightsabers. I believe this is the first minifigure of her that came with 2 lightsabers. The purple painting on the pants. Just a very nice, visually awesome looking figure. Very cool. Can't wait to put it in the display case. Coming in at number 4 is Deathstroke the Terminator from Batman. Dude, this piece was awesome. Yeah, it's not really a lot to say about it. He's got the dual swords. I guess you could give him guns if you wanted to. But I love the back of his headpiece. It's almost like, you know, bandana. Sometimes I'll do it with like ponytails, you know, like Obi-Wan figures or something. But I like it when they add pieces to the back of the, or painting to the back of the headpiece. I like that it's simple colors. It's got orange and blue and a little bit of light blue there, and another one that I can't wait to add to the cabinet. All right, coming in at number 3 is Chancellor Palpatine from Lego Star Wars, of course. I like it's just a great figure. It's like 20-25 bucks. So if you ever see one of these, definitely pick it up. It's got some back painting. He's got a dual expression. He's supposed to have a gold lightsaber hilt. This is not the actual lightsaber hilt. I had to sort of get a little creative, but very cool. And I do have his hairpiece. I took it off to show you the molding, because the hairpiece is kind of a pain in the butt to get on there. You gotta like put it on exactly the right way. But all right, coming in at number 2 is Poison Ivy. I really like the green on this figure. The dark green and the light green are really cool. And then I like that in her hair they added like leaves. So when they made that mold, they put a lot of thought into what they were going to make her hair look like, which is cool. She's got molding on the back of her torso. She's got this little spiky plant thingy that I put in her hand just to kind of give it a little bit of flair. But very cool. I like her lipstick is green, and I wonder, I don't remember if she has a dual expression. But we can check real quick. And she does. She has an angry face, and then she has a nice face. So, all right. So the number 1 figure out of this box that I really enjoy is this Mr. Freeze figure. He does have his helmet, but I want to show off his face real quick. He's got those like pale blue eyes, man. This figure is really cool. I didn't know what set this was from. I didn't know who this was because all I had was a torso. And I posted on Facebook, and a lot of you guys knew who it was right away. Helped me out, so I went fishing for the pieces. Found his helmet, which looks really nice when you put it on. And then he's got, you know, it makes like the backpack part. And he's got his freeze ray gun. But I thought, yeah, that's a really neat minifigure. I really liked it. And yeah, I hope you guys like it too. Guys, that is going to do it. Let me do an establishing shot of all of the minifigures so you can see what we're dealing with here. And yeah. Alright guys, that was 88 minifigures in that box, which is really cool. Well, 87, then I completed the one from Lord of the Rings. But hope you guys enjoyed the Minifigure Fashion Show 2020 Part 1. I know, a little corny, a little campy. But yeah, what the hell. Got the day off. Let's play some minifigures. But we'll just do a flyby real quick. You guys can see what is in there. Just a quick like recap. There we go. That Mr. Freeze figure is pretty awesome. See, look, Electro and Spider-Man. Look at that. Looks great. Looks amazing. Amazing. But there they all are in all of their glory. Some of them will go into my display cabinet. Some of them will go in little bags and be put away forever and ever and ever. But yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, we will see you on the next one.